Good morning, friends. Glad to have you here with us on this Friday Eve. It's not Eve, just one Eve. We're not going back in time.
No.
Glad to have you here with us. I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Channing Curtis. Well, we have some breaking news this morning. First up, the inland Northwest is going to be under a winter weather advisory soon. Yeah,
so we do want to get right to meteorologist Jeremy Legoo in the Outdoor Weather Center, letting us know what to expect in the coming hours. Hey there, Jeremy.
Well, good morning, you two. And yes, we do have snow on the way. We're already starting to see it in high elevations. And I was actually just looking at some of what we've got going on, and I thought, I think we're getting to the point where we are going to see snow stick around in high elevations through winter. We're basically there with cold ground temperatures and a forecast that favors those colder temperatures in higher elevations. For now, we're at 30 here in Spokane, 30 in Coeur d'Alene, 28 in Sandpoint, and 33 in Moses Lake. Notice all the cloud cover? Well, that's out ahead of the storm. The storm's kind of saying, hey guys, I'm on my way. And by this afternoon, it tries to say that again. What we'll see is a little bit of scattered snow kind of moving in, and those lighter scattered showers later this afternoon might have a little bit of rain mixing in, but a bulk of the moisture arrives overnight tonight. And for that reason, we have winter weather advisories in place for much of the inland Northwest, including Spokane, Ritzville, down toward Moses Lake, up to the north, where you're going to get quite a bit more snow. What winds up happening is we have our storm moving in. Right now, we're seeing that initial push of moisture. This is kind of that storm going, all right, I've got it, and that front line going, oh yeah, we're going to do it. It's kind of overzealous. If you're a chess player, these are your pawns. This is making that 2-square jump to start the game, and then the rest of them are kind of hanging out back behind you because the storm itself isn't going to arrive till later. We don't pull the rooks and queen out until a little bit later on today. We'll start to see things moving this afternoon, but by tonight we get a real push of moisture, and that brings more widespread showers to much of the region, and that's when we likely see most of our accumulating snow here in Spokane. But watch what happens by tomorrow morning. We'll set up a rain-snow line, and that means we'll likely see rain mixing with snow in Spokane, Ritzville, over towards St. Mary's, and unfortunately that just bumps our snow totals down a little bit. We'll see more snow on the backside, and then this thing move out. All said and done, a lot of locations picking up more than an inch of snow. This area shaded in green, that's our area of highest uncertainty. Got it. I'll let you know why I think that coming up in a bit.
Now we're tracking some more breaking news here this morning on Up with KREM. During the morning commute, expect significant delays if you're going to be driving on I-90 near the state line.
This is causing big problems. You can see right now, taking a live look at the crash. According to a tweet from WashDOT, one westbound lane near the way station is blocked because of the crash in the median. Now, eastbound lanes are open, but this always causes bottlenecking issues, so traffic still moving slowly, and we are, of course, following this very closely.
That's right, and we'll continue to keep you updated throughout this hour on Up with KREM on this breaking news, and continue to keep you updated as well as the KREM 2 News at noon.
Now to our big story of the morning here in Washington. If you attend an event at the Spokane Arena or another venue, you'll have to show proof of vaccination or a negative COVID test.
So those guidelines are part of the vaccine mandate across Washington. It affects indoor events with 1,000 or more people, as well as outdoor events with 10,000 or more spectators.
So the vaccine mandate doesn't apply to private businesses such as restaurants. However, they can require it for people walking through their doors.
And so that brings us to KREM 2's Nicole Hernandez, who was live this morning from Boots Bakery, explaining why they made the decision to require vaccinations. And she's even telling us more about the response they've gotten from some customers. Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning, Channing and Tim. So like the door says here at Boots Bakery and Lounge, masks are required. That's something they've been doing here for quite some time during the pandemic, but they had also decided to take it a step further and require vaccines. So I talked to the owner about why they made that decision.
We decided to reopen for dine-in, and as a team decided the only safe way to do that was to require Vax cards for dine-in.
So anyone who wants to eat in must show proof they have the COVID-19 vaccine and wear a mask. A rule, though, not everyone was happy with. Reviews of Boots Bakery flooded with negative comments over the weekend. Yelp even shut the ability to post new reviews to the Boots page.
I feel like we're doing the right thing, but it still upsets me that people aren't happy, of course.
So Allison said that a lot of the reviews that came in that were negative were actually from people that had never even been to Boots Bakery and Lounge. So that's why the Spokane Guild decided to post on Instagram. This is their post that they put up here. They were asking people in the community who love Boots Bakery, who go here often, to kind of flood those reviews with positive comments again, and that's exactly what we started seeing. Live in Spokane, I'm Nicole Hernandez.
Well, Boots Bakery, not the only business in Spokane requiring proof of vaccination.
That's right. Italia Trattoria, Baby Bar, and Lucky You Lounge all require proof of a COVID-19 vaccine. Now, across the state in King County, health guidelines there require people to show proof of COVID-19 vaccination or a negative COVID test in order to dine in at bars and restaurants.
So this morning, we are asking you, should businesses have the choice to require proof of vaccination? You can vote right now in our Twitter poll, or you can text us why or why not to the number 509-448-2000. You could see your response here on the show. A lot of people voicing their opinions on this one, so join the conversation and let us know what you think. Now that the Pfizer vaccine is available to kids ages 5 and older, clinics have been popping up all over Spokane to get kids vaccinated.
Last night, the Spokane Public School Board heard from upset people about the district letting Spokane Regional Health use school buildings to host vaccine clinics.
It's time to end the mandates. Leave the children alone.
Protesters gathered outside and inside chairs were filled. Some say they don't support the health district using schools to provide vaccines.
And so we've continued that practice with the COVID vaccine.
Well, KREM 2 was at one of those vaccine clinics at Ferris High School last week. The clinic opened up after school hours and gave COVID and flu vaccines to anyone who wanted one, not just school children. Superintendent Adam Swinyard said these types of clinics have been around in the past for things such as mumps, measles, and rubella. It is time now for your morning rush. More news in less time.
Well, staying on the business note, OSHA is suspending implementation and enforcement of President Biden's vaccine mandate. OSHA says it will wait to enforce the mandate pending further court action. Right now, there are 3 lawsuits against the mandate, including one that involves Idaho Governor Brett Little. The Biden administration's vaccine and testing mandate affecting 84 million Americans was not scheduled to start until January 4th. Semi-trucks getting stuck under underpasses in Spokane is a constant problem, but they're trying to fix it. Warning chimes made of plastic have been installed on East Sprague Avenue, leading to the Division Street Railroad Bridge. Just last week, a semi-truck was wedged under a bridge at Trent Avenue, blocking the road.
The man accused of shooting a federal agent outside of a Spokane motel earlier this month could spend the rest of his life in prison. Randy Holmes appeared over video from the Spokane County Jail yesterday. A grand jury indicted Holmes on 3 separate charges. Court documents show the undercover ATF agent planned to meet Holmes for an illegal gun sale outside of the Motel 6 off of Sunset Boulevard. There were reports of gunshots, and then officials found Holmes with multiple gunshot wounds. The ATF agent was also hit but recovered. That is your morning rush. More news in less time. Let us know what's happening in your neighborhood by using the hashtag #UpWithKREM on social media.
And we've got to talk that incoming snowstorm. We do have the potential to see a little bit of a rain-snow mix here in town. I'm going to let you know why I'm putting 1 to 3 inches of snow here in Spokane and why that could verify. We could see 1 inch in parts of town and 3 inches in others.
And Tom's Turkey Drive happening right now. Coming up on Up with KREM, Laura Papetti joining us from Rosars, telling you how to donate and help provide 11,000 Thanksgiving meals for families.